What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at a new article published on txgarage.com by David Boldt. Obviously, this whole channel is brought to you by txgarage.com. We got a lot of great articles here by a lot of cool contributors. I do a lot of the video stuff, but we've got a lot of people that do some writing content, and it's really good work. So if you're only checking out our YouTube channels and not the website, you should definitely go check it out. You can also sign up for our newsletter. It's a weekly newsletter. We don't do spam, but if you sign up, you'll get a recap at the end of every week, just giving you a recap of what was published for that week. And what was published today? Well, it was the Fiat updated the 500X crossover, an Army of One by David Boldt. So let's kind of jump into what he's talking about here, because he hit on something that I didn't even know was going on. And basically, that Fiat came into the U.S. market kind of hot. A lot of people were excited about Fiat coming in, excited about the future products, even though they were bringing just the 500. And now it's been announced that the Fiat 500 will no longer be produced in the plant in Mexico and will not be offered in the United States. But they will still offer the Fiat 124 Spider, the Fiat 500L, and the Fiat 500X. The Fiat 500X is definitely my favorite out of all of those. I do like the Abarth 500, but I'm not a huge fan of the L. The X definitely makes a lot more sense to me, especially here in Texas. So I'm glad that they're keeping that. The L is kind of just whatever to me. I don't really understand the 500 going away, except for I'm sure they don't sell a ton of them because they haven't updated any styling on it really. Haven't updated a whole lot. So if you've bought one, you have one. And I'm sure there's not a huge market out there for just the 500. And who knows, it could come back in a couple of years or something like that anyways. But so far they're dropping it until their inventory is sold out. But the article goes into the 500X and what it competes with, namely the Hyundai Kona. And I think this is spot on here. The Hyundai Kona is a great small SUV, but if you don't like the styling of it, you don't like the styling of it. And that's kind of the point that David Boldt hits on here. And the styling of the 500X, I think, is really good. So I like the Kona as well, but if you don't and you like the 500X, it's a good grab. But there's some more stuff that he goes into here. I'm going to let you guys go and read it. I'm not going to read it to you, but there's a lot of good information here. But I think the wrap up of this is really interesting, with the base price of $26,000 for the trekking trim. You've got nanny aids and the Uconnect, plus the $1,500 destination charge. Basically, the MSRP is almost at $32,000, so it's got a big price tag on it because it's a Fiat, I guess, and they're importing it or whatever. But it's a pretty big price tag if you're comparing it to something like the Kona or other things in its segment. I think it's a good vehicle. I probably wouldn't pay that much for a 500X, and I don't even think the trekking is the top of the line there. I could be wrong, but it's really interesting. I like the 500X. Not a huge fan of the 500, so it doesn't make me too sad that the 500 isn't going to be around, but I know a lot of people do like it, so it's whatever. But definitely take some time, go and check out txgarage.com, check out David Boldt's article here, and I hope you like it. If you do, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you want me to do more taking a look at content on txgarage.com, let me know down in the comments. And as always, thank you guys for checking out the video.